I got a weird variation of flow state that I achieved when I used to work at Zellers. It's this grocery store chain in Canada, but it's only in, I think, in like the GTA area and in
Is this
Ontario.
the people that did the green food or blue food?
Yeah, the blue menu bullshit. Yeah, that's
Blue
those
menu. Yeah,
motherfuckers.
yeah,
Yeah. But like, so it was Loblaws that did the bullshit blue menu thing, and Loblaws owns Zehrs.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and I used to be a bag boy, so I used to bag groceries, and as a bag boy, you also have to do carts, push carts, like collect the carts from outside that people leave in the I don't know, the cart area things. Actually, that was a good workout, pushing carts, especially in the wintertime when there's mad snow and you have to push mad carts through the snow. But I remember getting into a flow state bagging groceries, but I hated it. I hated it. It was fucking hurting. Like it just, I was there for 5 years, working part time through high school and shit. And I remember I would just get in the flow state bagging groceries. Like I'd be bagging them like really well, but I'd be hating every fucking second of it. But I would, forget to even talk to the customer or forget what the fuck I was doing or going on. Just boom, boom, boom in the cart, another fucking bag in the cart. You just do that for 3 hours, 4 hours straight sometimes, and you just get into the flow state and something you really don't like. It's
Well,
strange. It's a strange variation of flow state.
yeah, but when you're in the flow state, are you hating it or you just lost doing the bagging?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess like you forget that you hate it for a moment
Correct.
there.
That's the beauty of the flow, is that
Yeah.
you are lost in just that activity. You're lost in the doing of whatever it is you're doing. When you said that, it made me think too. Like I used to push trolleys when I was a kid as well. Trolley collector or a trolley pusher is what they used to call it here. But it made me remember a bunch of times when I used to get in flow state too. Like my parents and my dad had restaurants and hotels and that kind of stuff when I was growing up. And so I'd always get roped into like washing the dishes because the dishwasher wouldn't turn up or, like whatever. And I used to hate it. Like I hated washing dishes. But like every now and then you'd have like the perfect setup where like the dishes were coming in like a really good order. Like that it was organized sufficiently so you didn't really have to think too much about that. You could boom, boom, boom. And then like, and I used to love that. I used to love getting into that state, right? But it's something about like mastery of just like a mundane task, but like doing it well, like there's something about flow state and like, again, like pushing the limits of what can be achieved. It's the same with bagging, bro. Like I never worked as a bagger, but I've had to bag lots of shopping at times. And there's something incredibly satisfying about like just nailing that shit. You know what I mean? Like really bagging shit, like boom, 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 boom. And then like having it all set up. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? You're absolutely right, dude. There is something badass about it, isn't there? That's fucking hilarious.
Mundane
Yeah.
shit. I've had this when I was younger. I helped like I was a brickies laborer. Like bricklayers.
Bro, you laid bricks?
Yeah, for one period of holidays, right? I went and did work with a bricklayer when I was really young.
Fuck.
Like,
That's hard
yeah,
work, bro. That's
yeah,
hard
yeah.
work.
When I got into flow state doing that, right? So how do you pass bricks, right? So you got to put two bricks together and you can pass them and they sort of stay together. And I was like, oh, okay. Like I sort of sucked to start. And I was like, I got this, right? And then I was like, fuck, I wonder if I could do three. Oh shit, I can do three and four. And then the guy who I was doing it with, he was pretty good. So he could do the four. So then we started doing fours. Boom, boom. And then it was twice as quick to unload a pallet of bricks because we were doing four instead of two, right? And so then we just get into this flow state, moving these bricks, bro. And I just remember like, so it's possible with all of these things. As long as you have a sufficient challenge, right? And you have to, push your abilities to sort of meet that challenge and you can like keep that for a specific period. You can get lost in that. You can get flow state. It's fucking cool shit. It's got me amped up.
Yo, same. That is dope. I can't believe it. Now I'm kind of thinking that if you have a job that you really don't like doing, but you have to do it anyways, just try and work hard to get into that flow state. Like make it
flow.
about the flow state. So time goes by faster. You might as well, if you're there anyways. If you're laying bricks, for example, do the 4. And if you can't, make it happen.
But so this is the thing. If you are doing something that you don't like, you don't enjoy, you find mundane, anything else, find flow in that thing. And by finding flow in that thing, okay, right, or whatever you can get flow in, find flow, like seek flow, try to get the flow. By doing that, you're increasing this, like you're remodeling that brain. It's going to lead you on to bigger and better things. Like by getting the flow, it opens the door for you to ascend or transcend where you currently are.